It doesn't like me.
It's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll
It
figure it
doesn't
out.
like me. It doesn't want me to see my friends. I was doing so good, and then I wasn't doing so good. It wouldn't let me put it up.
All right, everybody, do me a favor. This Sissy is going to take control of this live. I need you to share it out to all of your friends. We got some good news to share. Go, Sissy. You're up.
Okay, so we all got together to join this, and then I didn't know how to bring people on the screen because I'm learning. It's a learning curve. But what I came here to talk to you guys about is the retreat I'm hosting in October. So I am simply just not your average witch. I am not your average leader. I am not your average magic maker. I am a little different. Okay. So, first of all, let me start by saying if you are offended by a sailor's tongue and a little bit of sass, I am going to be an adjustment for you. I always say I'm Brussels sprouts. Either you love me or you hate me, but you will get some benefits if you try me. Okay. So I know your mom made you try all your vegetables. Well, I'm asking you to try a different bit of magic. Okay. So what we do, are you ready for this? We gather in a 4-acre estate with a waterfall, a holding pool, massive creeks, a glen, a huge community house, two master suite buildings where you have private bathrooms available with some of the rooms. And then there is this bunk room with 8 beds in it. And it is just like a big girl gang slumber party for everybody that stays in the bunk room. There's one bathroom, but there's plenty of bathrooms all around the house. It's up a set of steps, and all the good stuff happens in the single bed bunk room. I'm not going to lie to you. No, boys, it's not that kind of stuff. So just calm down. But it is the fun stuff. So we stay up late, we talk about our witchy dreams, and we do all our magic things. So, what will happen when you come and you do this retreat with me and my sisters? Because once you come to the retreat, you are then my sister. Like it or not, you will be my sister because we will grow together. You're going to come in, you're going to see this huge commercial kitchen surrounded by the did Brie tell you all I'm a kitchen witch? Yeah, the kitchen makes me moist. So you go in and there's this big kitchen, huge ice machine, double door refrigerator, wait, gotta calm down. I just gotta calm down. Commercial coffee machine where you can make flat whites, lattes, half and halves, warm froth cocoa. And for you tea girlies, you can make your tea and then have like the steamed milk on top. Mwah, chef's kiss. So we come in, we fire up the coffee machine, we put all the groceries away, all the groceries, all the groceries, because I cook all weekend, which means you learn to cook all weekend. So if you've dreamed about going to a culinary retreat where you learn how to make dough and blend teas and dry herbs and make bread and learn how to make your own Sabbath meals, this is the place for you. So we come in, everybody gets their positive poly jar. Your positive poly jar will have a nice little name tag on it. You'll give us your name of choice. You'll get your swag bag. Ooh, swag bags are the best. Um, I know all you witches like shit because I love shit. So you come in and you get a Sabbath kit. So I make you a Samhain Sabbath kit. You will get an oil, you will get a salt. You will get a spell bottle. You will get a eulogy set for you to bury your old self on Samhain. And you will get a resurrection candle for bringing yourself back up. I'm big on resurrection and death work and all that stuff, but you'll learn that about me. Never mind. Let me come back. So you're going to get your positive poly jar. And this positive poly jar is going to have your name on, and I'm going to give you all the stickers and all the glitter and all the stuff that you can decorate it and make it any way you want. And then you're going to take it over to the old lady shuffleboard table. Yes, we have an old lady shuffleboard table. And you're going to put your positive poly jar there. And I'm going to have these most amazing little slips of paper. and everybody's going to write nice stuff on you all weekend. They are going to learn about you, they are going to get things about you, and they're going to fill your jar with positive affirmations for you. Best part about this jar is you're not allowed to touch it till the end of the weekend. When you're leaving, I hand you your jar. You can't take your jar. I hand you your jar because I put the last positive Polly in every jar. And then they go out with a special herb blend on the top of the tea that we had for the weekend. You'll get a little sachet that goes right in the top of the positive Polly jar. So when you go home, you can make yourself a cup of tea, which will have our sister sugar that we choose to blend together. And you can sit and read all the wonderful things everybody had to say about you all weekend. How fucking amazing is that? You get to go somewhere and people build you up all weekend. First of all, first craft, so exciting. Then I go build a fire in the big fireplace. And I come in, and don't be fooled, I'm going to come in my jeans and my probably I Prevail t-shirt, because that'll probably be one of the last concerts I see before I see you guys, or my sleep token one. It might be my sleep token one. And my baseball hat, and I will sit in front of the fire. And I will teach the first class of the weekend after everyone is in and settled. You'll get your rooms, we'll get the charcuterie boards out, we'll get the fruit out. We will eat and fill our bellies and be happy and have wine and have beer and have drinks. Huge tea thing. You will see there will be custom blended teas all weekend. We will be drinking tea. So if you're a sober girly, don't fret, my pet. There will be mocktails that will knock your socks off. I promise. So the first night we'll go in, everybody will get there around 4. We'll eat, we'll snooze, we'll carry on, then we'll teach a little bit. And then I'm going to give you prompts. I'm going to give you journal prompts, and you're going to go write them. Because at breakfast, I'm going to ask you about them while I'm making your eggs and your bacon and your French toast and your fruit. I'm going to want to know all about how you cried yourself to sleep, because it is really important to tear the band-aid off when we all get together. So the first set of prompts are a little aggressive. Next morning, we get up, we do sun salutations. You'll all go outside in the grass, do a little stretch, do a little this, do a little that. Go wash your asses after breakfast, get yourself ready, and come back to the house. We will have craft time. We'll make an oracle deck together. We'll make besoms together. We'll make mojo bags together. We will blend tea together and have a little tea party on Friday afternoon. And guess what I'm going to do while you're eating tea? Eating your sweets and drinking tea? I'm going to teach again. And you're going to be like, oh shit. And that will be Feral Compass and Resurrection of Soul. That class will happen on Friday. And then you'll get some more journal prompts. While dinner is in the oven, we'll start with some baked vegetable pasta. And then we'll have the vegetarian option. And I have gluten-free girlies, the vegan girlies. So we'll have 4 or 5 plates of pasta going on, big loaves of bread that you're all going to help me make. I'm going to teach you all 5-minute bread. So we can toss, 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 put them in the oven, and we have our own homemade breads. You're going to learn how to make herb butter from fresh herbs from my garden. And we'll have a big family style Italian dinner on Friday night. Then we go to the fire, and we'll have a sacred fire circle in our secluded cave dwelling pit area. We will open, we will share, we will support, and we will sit there until every sister is heard. Be sure to bring your witchamony, because you're going to have to share how you came to the craft. Witchamonies are huge in our circle, because everything has brought you to this point for your connection with Source. Then we're going to go in the house after all the heavy stuff. We're going to change into our jammies. Everybody bring their favorite Halloween jammies or your favorite fall jammies. We're going to pop popcorn. We're going to watch Practical Magic, make midnight margaritas, have midnight milkshakes, because I drink milkshakes. I don't drink margaritas. They make my clothes fall off. So I drink milkshakes. And then we'll do that. After we finish that, who knows, maybe we'll have some time for Hocus Pocus. So we will see how everybody's feeling. Saturday morning is the big one. We get up, we have breakfast, we do another round of prompts and crafting. And this workshop will be about healing what you've discovered all weekend. I do individual one on ones with people. You're allowed to ask questions. I help out. You can ask another sister for help. It's a really great bonding experience. And we all come together for the betterment of everybody to support one another as we go through this. That afternoon, I start cooking the tidal Sabbath meal. So I combine Mabon with Samhain and I cook a huge meal. And we decorate the table as a group and we put out the place settings as a group and we make the meal as a group while we're crafting and doing other stuff through the afternoon. Tons of stuff will come up. I suggest you bring an empty suitcase because at this retreat, I don't know what you guys do, but here in Pennsylvania, we're big on sharing, huge on sharing. There will be piles of swap table items for you to take home.
So this, I just want to stop you real quick. So guys, we are talking about the LHC retreat October 9th through the 12th of 2025 in Pennsylvania. So Sissy, bam, she can rapid fire a lot of information. So Sissy, can we talk about the logistics?
Okay, logistics are if you want a single bed, base price for the whole weekend is $925. If you want an upgrade of a room, you want to share with a buddy, we work at a better price because some of the rooms are private and those things. Now, $925 is so much. Really, it's not. It's 3 nights
No.
of lodging at a 5-star venue. Women have seen when you make your deposit, you will be given the venue. There is a contract like any situation. Now, something that I'm a little different that other people don't do or might not do is we have a confidentiality clause in our contract. Anything you hear, see, or are privy to at this retreat stays at this retreat. What am I going to do? Do you really want to find out?
No. So basically what Sissy said, there will be no social media. Can you take pictures of yourself? Yes. But this will be a social media free zone for these 3.5 days. Also in the logistics, I live in Ohio. I'll be driving and another Witch of the Southeast, me and her we're going to be the airport Ubers. So we will be picking some of you up from the airport. We've got some coming from all over the US, from Ohio to Florida, from Tennessee. So if you can get here by hook or by crook, by train or by plane, we're here.
And there are a lot of advantages of where you're flying into at Harrisburg. It's a very small airport. It is very easy for us to find. It is very easy for us to get you. There is a hotel right at that airport. You can walk out the front door and stay at that hotel overnight if you choose to come in the day before. Now, for those of you that are getting here early, some of us are going to go to Chocolate World before the retreat begins. So I can just have a picture of you before I steal your souls. I mean, before we go to the retreat. Um, so
How
it's
many spots do you have available
I have
right now?
I have 15 left.
Okay, so there's 15 spots. Is there a time limit for someone to guarantee their spot?
In order to get the early bird pricing of 925 and guarantee your pick, I need to have you reserved by the coming Friday. We have to have that done.
That is the 15th?
The 15th.
The
No,
15th.
I think Friday is the 13th. It's Friday the 13th.
13th. Okay, of course. So guys, if you've never been
And
to
you
a
only
retreat,
need 30% down to hold your spot, and the remainder needs to be paid by September 1st. So you have time to pay this. If you pay ahead of time, I will knock $25 off your total cost.
so guys, that is okay. Sissy's pause. So that's $300 down. That's 3 payments of $300. I can tell you there are retreats in Arizona. They're 4K. So to be in a circle with our sisters, if you've never been to an event with a ton of other witches, it's time. It's time. And two, it is going to be in the 1st of October. You're going to feel the first crisp of fall. So if you've never experienced a northern fall, here's your chance.
I know a lot of people who take this weekend because it is a holiday weekend and they add a couple days to it and they head up to Salem after the retreat because you can fly
Really?
directly from Harrisburg to Boston. So they just take the retreat or they drive up. They all park somewhere and drive up. Um, Ashley is in the comments. Ashley is my second in command here at the LHC. She does the PDFs. I mean, we're going to talk about this in a little bit, but she does my PDFs, and Ashley's my godsend. Ashley is actually another special needs mom. So we work together in convenience, but also our sisterhood has grown so much. Ashley started as my mentor student, and
You
now
want
we're
to let's bring
probably
her
as
up? You want to let's bring her
if
up?
she wants to come up, she might be a little busy. She has some little people at her house.
I'm going to invite
My
her.
little
She wants.
Yeah,
She
my
can
little
cut.
people are with my little person is with her daddy right now. But I want to tell you what happens on Saturday. So
Okay.
this is the most poignant part of the retreat, Saturday afternoon. You're going to want to change for the special dinner, right? So here in Pennsylvania, we have this thing called a creek. And a creek isn't quite as deep as a river, but it isn't as low as a stream. And a creek can have 2 to 3 foot of water in it. Do you know what my nickname is in the circle? Joanna the Baptist. We go to the creek and you let it go. It is one of the strongest water releases. I pray over every woman that comes in the water with me, and we flow whatever is in her away. And she is renewed to go forward in the coming calendar. These unbaptisms have changed my life and many of the women's lives in this circle. And I can tell you, women who are no longer here have moved on to do such amazing things with their lives. They have gone on to run their own circles. They have gone on to run their own businesses. They have gone on to have great jobs. Some of them have gotten divorced and changed their life totally. Some of them have found the love of their life after these events and just clung and found the person they were looking for after letting go of so much of this. And it has been amazing. And that is my favorite part of the retreat. We get up Sunday morning after we stay up all night Saturday night talking. I can assure you, you're going to be up all night Saturday night. I do individual card pulls for the coming year. I do prophecy pulls. So you'll sit one on one with me with my deck, my round deck. The round deck has such a story. We use the round deck, and I sit in front of the fire and I do everybody's pull for the coming year. And it is probably the only time you will ever get a one on one card read with me that I offer in person. And as a channeler, they're really strong. And I really enjoy knowing that this is a pivotal moment for women to come to something like this. The only thing I'm sad about at this retreat is I can't be one of the women at the retreat because I'm running it. I
Yeah, that's
wish I wish I could get the experience that everybody there gets because it's so amazing. So, how do you sign up for the retreat? The Lunar Hearth Cauldron at gmail.com. Write in big letters, sign my ass up. Put your name, what's the best time to talk to you, what you're interested in. I'll get a contract out for you to take a look at. We'll talk about your payments. I do everything through PayPal. Everything is done through PayPal here at the LHC just because it's the easiest way for me to keep track of business ads and ends. I know a lot of people are like, oh, do you take Cash App? No, I don't take Cash App. I do PayPal. If PayPal is a problem for you, a money order through the mail works just as well. but PayPal is the way we roll here. You need to have a signed contract sent to me and your deposit to hold your place. This is a no refund situation unless there is a dire situation. Do we understand? We will try to sell your space if it's a month ahead of time, but you come to me a week ahead of time, there's nothing I can do for you because I'm not going to be able to sell that space in that short of time. We'll keep a wait list once we're full in case something like that would happen. But the reason I'm offering it right now is so you can book your plane tickets. You can make your travel plans. You can tell your boss, shove it, I'm out of here. Like Sick Puppy says, I ain't going to work today. I got places to go, you know? So you're going to have to book your vacation. And you get that holiday on Monday for those of you that are in the muggle world. So you have that one built in. So you get that extra Monday. But you're going to be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and leaving Sunday morning. Thursday evening is huge. And I know people say, oh, I can't get there until Friday. Well, you're going to miss a tremendous amount by missing Thursday night. I've already had someone ask me, can I just come Friday? No. Thursday night is intake. The gate goes closed. Yes, there's a gate.
Vicky or Ashley, could you put down in the comments how to contact Lunar Hearth Cauldron for the retreat? Thank you.
It is going to be amazing. It is going to be epic. It is going to be beyond your expectations of a retreat. Think about it. Kitchen witchery, hedgecraft, mountain and folk magic, water release, shadow work, one-on-one card reads, the opportunity to make connections with women that aren't in your normal circle, which is huge for a retreat. I notice in these retreats, it's always the same clicks doing stuff. And that's not working anymore. I mean, over here at the LHC, we've been doing a lot of work on divine feminine and soul connection and your feral compass and what is connecting you to source and what brings your magic. And magical women need magical women without premise or competition. There's no competition here. You own a business, that's awesome. You're a huge TikTok creator, that's awesome. You're the bee's knees on the cat's ass. So I don't know what to tell you. There is just certain things that are important. So today I decided to do this live because number one, we were talking about the retreat, but I wanted to offer spell work because as you know, you don't see my face on TikTok a whole lot other than my asshole videos with music and spell work. But I don't do a lot with the witch talk community because I think this is a valuable resource for growing knowledge and connecting to people. So what I came on today was for a self-binding ritual. If you watched the video, you saw the candle that I made this morning. And if you go to the Lunar Hearth Cauldron today, no holds barred. You don't even have to give your email address. You don't even have to log into my webpage. You don't have to give me anything. You can go check out the Valkyrie and Vault. There's a lot of stuff in there, and there'll be a Strawberry Moon PDF later this week. But I did this bind to self ritual. Someone said, why? Binding to self is calling your power back. Binding to self is calling the pieces of you back. It, in essence, is a soul retrieval. It, in essence, is gathering all the things you've lost along the way. I don't know about you, Brie, but it's been a rough couple years.
Mm-hmm.
And we've lost a lot as women, as magical women, and the community has not been very supportive of one another. And I find that when I feel most lost, if I just gather myself into my little turtle shell and I hold myself sacred and I bring all my power back in, it's easier to stretch out at solstice and grab in what source has for me. So I encourage you on full moon to download this. Okay. You have all week. It requires a candle and some stuff. Usually if you take a workshop with me, it's pretty simple shit. I'm an elemental witch, so water, air, fire, water pretty much covers it all with me. You'll notice I use a lot of personal working blends. I'm big on personal working blends. I think you should have a lotion that smells like you. I think you should have an oil that resonates you. I think you should have a salt that resonates you. I think you should have a little herb blend that you can put on everything. I, my husband always looks at me and goes, "Why does everything in this house fucking smell like juniper?" I'm like, "Because it's me. That's why. That's my jam. And that's what I use as my cleanser, my opener, my support, my sacred circle." And when you bind to yourself, you're not clinging to anything else. You're basically packing your suitcase, getting it all together, releasing what no longer matters to you, the places, the people, the things, the bullshit that no longer resonates for you. It's just you, the candle, and your plants. How fucking peaceful is that? You, your candle, and the plants. I mean, and so tea, I'm out of tea. That makes me sad. And so get your stuff together, do your work, light a Palo Santo stick. I burned some dragon's blood while I was talking to you guys. Get your magical space. As you can see, I'm in my magical space. I love my magical space and my swirly chair. Every witch needs a swirly chair. It's the best. It's the best. I
So
can open a
guys,
circle
go
without
ahead.
moving.
Yeah. So guys, if you have any questions about the retreat, leave them down in the comments. Sissy will answer them for you. You've got some time, you know, contact Lunar Hearth Cauldron,
Aldrin.
Cauldron, and Sissy will get back with you on the details and the deets and the things that you need to do. So, yeah, I'm super excited. I personally have never been to a circle or a retreat this size. I'm super excited. I'm super excited to see my sisters face to face. Nothing but women in a big, beautiful place that's all magic 24/7. That's a lot of energy. And one of the things in the conversations that I've had with Sissy is she says, Bree, you're going to walk away changed. And Sissy just said this a minute ago. It's been a rough couple of years. Me personally, it's been a rough 3 years. I've done the things, but I feel like this retreat is going to be that last moment of coming out of that my tower moment that I've been working through. This is my silver lining. This is the end of the rainbow for me that my soul really needs.
So I associate this with like, I'm a big time folklore person. I love fairy tales. If you follow the LAC, you'll see I retell fairy tales all the time. Go on the past events at the LAC, and you can go on our YouTube channel and you'll see the retelling of Snow White, the retelling of the Wizard of Oz. I do all that stuff and I bring it practically up. I'm a huge Mystery Science Theater fan. If you know what that is, you'll get it. That's like the person who does the dumb shit commentary behind the movie. And I do that as well. But I see this retreat as the Godzilla moment. So everything else is just the flying monkeys. Most teachers are flying monkeys. Okay. They go in, they pick a little bit, they tear you up, tear out your straw, but you can gather yourself back together. Nah, I'm Godzilla. I'm going to bite your ship in half. Everything's going to sink. You're going to doubt some stuff. You're probably going to hate me at some points of the time. I encourage the screw you sissies. I'm okay with that. Um, I have people who look at me and go, "Did you bring tissues for this?" I said, "Yes, I collect tears. They make me pretty." So you need to open up as a woman. We have for so long been told to repress who we are, what we think, and how we feel. That's why this is a women's only space. Yes, there are lesbians in this space. There are bisexual women in this space. I don't care who you sleep with. That's not what I'm worried about. So don't get that twisted. This is sisterhood. Sisterhood has nothing to do with who you're married to, your political beliefs, or your bullshit. You can leave that stuff at the door. I don't play that game. Never have, never will. I'm here to know you at a source level. And I'm going to say this, and I say this Every time I teach a new class, I don't care where you've been. I don't care what you've done. I want to meet you here. Here at this moment in time, here where you're making a choice, here where you're holding space for yourself, and here where you're saying, I am fucking worth it. I am worth all of this. I am worth the writing. I am worth the crafting. I am worth the moments. I am worth this sacred amount of time to step out and better myself.
Yeah. So,
Healed women make big changes.
yeah. So as Sissy says, it's going to be. Listen, I've known Sissy for years. Okay, listen, I can't fucking out talk her. I can't. And she says, "Oh, it's like Godzilla." Listen, whether it's drill sergeant Godzilla, Sissy, I don't care. For me, and because I have dreamed about this retreat, there's two moments, and I can only equate it to this. In the movie Practical Magic, when Sally is in the kitchen and she slams the bowl down and it just busts, right? And it circles back to, you know, put the lime and the coconut and the midnight margaritas, and they are dancing in the kitchen around the bar. That is what this retreat is for me, because that is how I'm the broken pieces of my soul are going to come together, and we are going to fucking dance around that bar in unity. That's what this retreat is for me. So if she can be Godzilla all she wants, this is going to be practical magic for me. I say
It
what I
could be
see.
hocus pocus when Bette Midler
Oh, what a
says,
glorious morning.
oh, sweet death, I feel you on my neck. And the book appears. Just saying. I hold a special place in my heart for that bitch. She just wanted to look young. So what if a couple kids had to go? It is what it is. As a mother of four, I can understand. So I encourage everybody to get on this. I will have Bree download this and help me out get it on YouTube for our subscribers and our people over there who really want to see this. I have a lot of people who are like, I don't do TikTok. Okay, old lady green beans, whatever. We'll get this up for you. But
I have another question for you, Sissy. What is it like when you have 20 witches in one room?
have you ever peed on an electric fence?
No.
Okay.
No, but
So
I've grabbed 20.
okay. So you know that charge?
That electrifying, yeah.
It feels like that. And my grandma says it's perfect. She said this perfect, says this. She's no longer with me, but I hear it in my head when I say it. You'll know it in your knower. You will know when that moment hits. Your intuition will open. You won't have to rub your third eye. It'll pop open because your gut will know you are with other magical women. And there's this beautiful gift. Somebody told me that I need to know my worth, so I'm going to say this the way I say this. There is this beautiful gift I have that I can see the magic in people, and I know how to reach in and pull it forward. And that is what I do. That is my skill. I am not a magic creator, I am a magic enhancer. If you don't believe in yourself, there will be 15 other women with their hand behind you holding you up. Because I have three that have to help me with stuff, so they might not be able to hold you up all the time. But your sisters will be there holding you in that circle and holding you to make you feel like anything is possible. There is a natural high that comes from this. If you are a woman that finds a stick and finds happiness, this is the place for you.
It sounds like a lot of laughter and tears to me.
It is. It's a genuine badass Girl Scouts camp.
Let's go.
That's what
All
it
right.
is. Like,
Yeah.
and I think the missing fact for people is they don't understand how much they need that in their life. I'm not tamed wild. I'm not Enchanted, whatever their name is out of Massachusetts. I'm not Connecticut. I'm not them. This is not a money grab. The base price is to pay the house, the groceries, and the supplies. I do not do magic for wealth. If you've ever taken my classes, you know that. Um, I'm not I'm not the most expensive witch around. Some people call me the organization because most things are free in our group. But this is very important. If this is your time to make a deposit on your magic of your time, your energy, and your growth, this is the moment. And it's at the perfect spot in the calendar. The space is Ashley's down there going, the space is breathtaking. For the women who have seen it, it's absolutely breathtaking. This is our third year here. So I'm not a fly by night retreater. I've done this before. I've pulled off this shit show quite a few times. As the
All right,
chaos coordinator, I got this.
let's recap the details of the retreat.
It is October 9th through the 12th, 4 p.m. on the 9th to 10 a.m. on the 12th. You will be responsible to arrive at the facility. Hershey Harrisburg Airport is the locust airport. We will get you from the airport if you're unable to have a car to get here. You are responsible to pay 30% down. 925 is the base price for this retreat. This Friday, the 13th, is the last time to get that base price. It will increase after that day. I'm offering it because I'm hoping this is something that women will be able to swing. We will do $25 off if you reserve and pay full price. Okay. It is kitchen witchery, hedge witchery, shadow work, sisterhood, card building, and inquiries. If you are someone who is lost in your magic, this is a codex moment. You reach me at the lunar hearth cauldron at gmail.com. Write retreat in the subject line. Give me your name, contact information, and we'll get a contract out to you and we'll get the ball rolling. These spots will fill quickly.
Yeah.
They will,
So for
because this is no longer my private circle only being granted this. Everybody's writing down here the food and the food and food. So for the record, I owned a restaurant and I was employed by Food Network. So the food's you can't miss on the food.
so for 925, if you for 925 you get your accommodations, your food, all the classes, all the crafts, the witch swag bag. There will also be a witch swap box. So if some of you want to bring some of your wares, you take it to the swap box. You take 3 items. You take 3 items out, right, Sissy? So
Exactly.
this is a chance for you to share some of your wares with your fellow sisters. You know, it's a swap. It's a,
We also do a
um,
gift exchange on the
oh,
last
yeah,
night. So everybody
yeah,
brings like a white elephant gift and we do that. And it's like a minimum of like a 15, 10, $15 gift. And a lot of the women make their gifts, which is just excellent. Um, but the beautiful part about it is we make so much together that you can't help but stay connected to one another when you leave, which
yeah.
is really cool. So I hope it works for you guys. I hope this is something you can find. I'm gonna party. I'm gonna party like Girl Scouts. I mean, it is what it is. But if you are interested, please reach out. The self binding ritual is on the lunarhearthcauldron.com. It is on the front page. You can't miss it. Purple box, click it, get your free download. It is a 9-page PDF.
It's beautiful.
Prompts and
Yep.
everything. It's
Uh-huh.
gorgeous. Ashley killed it. It's absolutely gorgeous. But I have a class at 6 o'clock. I will have Bree download this for me and we'll try to get it shared on the
Yes.
YouTube so you guys have this benefits. But I really appreciate you opening it up tonight, Bree. I just couldn't get it to open on my side. I probably don't have enough friends. You have lots more friends than me.
Whatever. Whatevs.
Nobody wants to
Whatevs.
be my friend.
No, you're just technology challenged. That's all. I got you, boo.
Listen, listen. Just because I
Listen,
ride a special bus doesn't mean you have to make fun of me.
I love you, Sissy. All right,
Thank
guys.
you so much, guys. I can't wait to see all of you and get to know you more. Go check out my TikTok. I mean,
Yeah.
nothing less. You're going to find some really funny shit to laugh at because I'm kind of a clown. So, and I do teach some stuff here and there. So keep on. Kitchen Magic will start flowing on the TikTok here shortly because I have a book coming out at
Yes, you
Yule
do.
that's Kitchen Magic. And we didn't tell them this.
No, and you
If you
also have
come
a book
to,
out already called Fucking Feral,
oh
which
yeah, I
I,
have fucking Feral out. Yeah, I wrote a book. I forget about that. But Feral Fundamentals will be available to every woman that attends the retreat, and they will get it signed in person because you guys will have the first copies going out. Because the book doesn't get released till the end of the month, so you'll have preemptive copies before everybody else. So that should be super duper awesome and a huge incentive because my circle, oh, we have an amazing planner too. Ashley and I did a planner in December. That's available too. I forget. I do a lot of stuff.
you do a lot of stuff every day. I need a nap after I
Oh,
talk to you.
so bring plastic, bring something if you're flying because and we'll have labels, but I'm gonna glean my garden at the end of the season and bring it to the retreat. So those of you that know me, I grow rue, sage, pineapple
Oh, God.
sage, mu- oh, mugwort, lots and
Tons of
lots of
mugwort.
mugwort. So yeah, that's a bonus for being at the retreat. You get access to the vulvas gardens. So
Yeah.
thank you for hosting today.
You're welcome. You're welcome, sister.
See you guys. Thank you so much.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.